Dumb Spiro, Spero that word while I breathe. I hope Dumb Spiro, Spero that word.
You can listen to a more lively version of this audio essay at dumbspirosparrow.world. The Professional Oracle Reader in the New Age. Life in today's modern, high-tech, new age is forever becoming faster and faster, and oftentimes more and more stressful. Men, women, teenagers, and even kids are constantly bombarded with different forms of media, which tend to influence us in ways where we're meant to keep up with the Joneses. There still seems to be a picture-perfect aesthetic and lifestyle that we are subliminally and subconsciously indoctrinated to live up to. Success, so it seems to the few who govern the many, is all about the aspiration of wealth creation and gain, coupled with the body beautiful, hence resulting in the constant bombardment of materialism in ever-increasing insidious ways. So many of us feel utterly repressed by modernity and the swift and stealthy pace of life, which drives us to higher heights of expectation and thus can plunge us into deeper depths of despair, malaise, confusion, and depression. Human beings of all ages, genders, colours, sexualities, religions, and belief systems seem to stagger and falter through this mysteriously bizarre thing we call life. But hey, many of us, and probably you, and definitely myself, have woken up to this fact, and it is only through this awakening and newfound awareness and consciousness that we can put our own lives back on to an even keel and steady footing, where we can connect to our true and absolutely fabulous selves. When many of us reach that moment in our lives where we realize there's a disconnect between the life we're currently living and the life we desire to live, it becomes natural to ask questions and to seek answers. For some people, the remedy to their quandaries are to be found in religion, and there's no denying that for some people, religion, and particularly the big four, Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, and Islam, is the light that illuminates the darkness. I myself have had my brush with religion, and I still indeed believe in God, or if I was to put a finer point on the matter, I'd say and agree with my beloved Earth Dad that I believe there's some sort of force which has the power to sway the outcome of a situation. So, to expand from this conclusion, I believe my relationship with God, or the force, is personal, and it is my right, and it is your right too, to dismiss any segment of a belief system or a whole belief system that doesn't tally with reason and logic. And of course it's your absolute right, and everyone else's, to 100% believe in matters and ideas and ascribe to belief systems which defy common sense and logic. Like myself, you may believe there's a bit more, or a whole lot more, to life than what we experience with our 5 senses. Sometimes it seems that we have been somewhere before, or that a person seems uncannily familiar to us upon first meeting them, and at other times it's as if some things are meant to happen, some things are meant to be, and at other times in our lives we wish, if only I'd done that, and how would my life be now if I hadn't have done that? We can reach pivotal moments in our lives and as a consequence have a deep desire to find wise counsel. But for some of us, we may not wish to ascribe to a religion, and we may also indeed feel that our loss of direction doesn't warrant a visit to a counsellor or psychologist. Instead, it can feel more comforting and comfortable to seek guidance from someone who isn't too formal in their conciliatory approach and yet is detached enough from your own personal situation to offer you the help and ray of hope that you need and long for. From time long ago and even up until right now, help has been and is often sought from an astrologer or a professional oracle reader, plus tarot readers, crystal ball gazers, pendulum dowsers, dice readers, palm readers, and charm readers, to mention but a few. This type of informal guidance and counselling is indeed age-old because, let's face it, human nature is age-old. It's natural in times of uncertainty and even downright upheaval to feel a need to talk and interact with people who are at ease and well acquainted with tapping into the esoteric realm for advice and answers to life's bafflements. I am personally drawn to using tools such as oracle cards, pendulums, and dice, both alphabetic and numeric, to seek answers and advice for myself, members of my family, my friends, and on an occupational level for customers. I also think the appeal of a professional oracle reader and professional fortune tellers, whether we use our tools as a counselling method or instead for divination, or indeed both, is that deep within the adult psyche is a need to approach problems and gain answers in a more basic and intuitive way. And when the reader turns the cards face upwards, the pretty pictures connect us and remind us of our childhoods, when things didn't seem so complicated and when a problem didn't encompass and overwhelm us in negativity. So, paying a visit to a professional oracle reader or teller, whether it be in real time, person to person, Skype to Skype, or even an over-the-phone encounter, transports us back to our more childlike, innocent brains where healing, mysticism, magic, and miracles can take place and reign supreme in our lives and take us to places that we want to go on this fascinating journey that is life. Quote by Michael Piper. I believe that there's some sort of force that has the power to sway the outcome of a situation.